Hello everyone, and as many of you will probably guess by this opening thing, this is the original Borderlands. A game which I've owned but only ever played twice. And I will explain exactly why in a moment. First, let's pick a character. My first playthrough was with Lilith because immediately I went for the good-looking redhead with the nice tits. Then I went through Mordecai because I discovered while playing Lilith that sniper rifles are the best thing ever for a solo player of this game, as hanging back and blowing it apart with a sniper rifle was a lot easier than wading in and getting annihilated 50 times by everything else. So we will ignore those two for this half an hour playthrough and go for the Berserker. I mean, why not? Whoa, hello there. I remember you. Also, I've never liked the realistic facial graphic and animation inside this cartoony game. Looks so out of place. Like, that's a real woman obviously they're doing the thing with, or looks like a real woman they're actually doing like live action stuff with. So, but if you look at the rest of the aesthetic, it looks so out of place. Alright. Yes, hello Mr. Fat Man. Would you please, bugger off? Perhaps? Somehow? Yeah, keep laughing, dude. Oh, come on. Unskippable cutscenes suck. I know they're there to add pacing and drama and stuff, but I always think in games there should be the option to skip it. Or even like in some games and you just hold down X to speed it up. Alright. Whoa, the graphics are not loading in very well. Nope, there they are. They popped in like they're Wolverine. Or a Perpetual. And they've had all their faces melted. And then they suddenly reappear back to life again. Because this is a 40k reference. 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 And yes, I am a nerd. Well, I wouldn't say a nerd. My brother I would class as a nerd. I would not. Oh, yes, do I get a shotgun? Like, badass explosive weapon. Yes, I'm level 1. Congratulations. Thank you, you're uploading all these cool stuff to me. Now can I go kill things? Hello, you... Oh, I thought this was a skag. Oh well. Haha! Oh, I forgot the super floaty jumps in Borderlands. Jump. Crouch. Shh. I'm hiding. Alright, can we open the door, please? Oh, really? I have to talk to you first? You couldn't just give me the freedom to do whatever? Hello, stupid robot. Hello, Claptrap. And yes, there's a STD joke in there somewhere that you'll be delighted to know that I am not going to make. What? Oh, R2 is to shoot? Oh, that's taking us back a notch. I was born in the generation of R1 to fire and L1 to aim, so R2 and L2 to aim and shoot are quite interesting. Oh, I have to use this. Alright. I always have the audio turned low over these in case it interferes with the microphone. So I never actually entirely know what's going on. But a good game compensates for it by adding subtitles or something on the screen to make it, less arduous. Not this game though. No, this game I'm guessing I have to turn on. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's turn these down. Oh, there are subtitles. You just have to turn them on in the menu. Okay then. Oh, I forgot. The traditional Fallout 20-year saving things. I know it was actually over by the time I said it, but Fallout does the same thing, where it spends ages saving your settings, and getting everything organized for literally, even if you change one volume. Like, you change the volume on the stuff one thing lower, it changes all your settings, and it's so stupid. What is it? Oh, run! So, yes. If you haven't ascertained, guys, this is me playing the first... I was going to say half an hour, but I'm actually going to can this down to 20 minutes because I'm feeling lazy, of Borderlands 1. And I was going to talk a little bit about why I own this game and the other one, but never bothered to play it. Well, I did play it, but never, like, shone, you know, never shined with me. Just open the door, please. And the first thing, the reason these games never shine with me, is because they are co-op games and I play them alone. And a co-op game that you play alone definitely shows, and it definitely tells your place. It's like, oh, look at this guy coming in, not with anyone else. Wow, that's really, you know, what a loser. And the second, fucking smash you in the face with a pipe. The second thing is, I've never liked the interface of Borderlands. I'm sorry, and this aesthetic, while supposedly cool, just bugs me. I've never liked this aesthetic very much, I'm afraid. It's the cartoony, shall say, graphics, you know, should be able to work in certain games, and it does, and people always say that this is such a beautiful game because of that, arty sort of, you know, this sort of arty style of, you know, graphics, but I just don't like it. Oh. Give us a hand. See, that kind of immature sort of jokes doesn't sit well with me. It's not funny to my head. Boom. And, yeah. I mean, maybe I'm just... At least they allow you to fight for your life in these games. But it always seems like they, especially in solo, because it's what you normally do, it always seems like that's how you end up, you know, spending your life, in fight for your life mode, because you don't have anyone else to revive you or back you up. Damage 10, damage. Oh, let's get this gun. That's the... Yes, thank you. That's my other little gripe with this game. Every second you're looking at different weapons, comparing the stats, looking at the armor, you know, swapping it out for your own. It feels like a dungeon crawler. And I never got into dungeon crawlers because of the very same reason of I'm the person that just likes a bit of context just to play. And then dungeon crawler, I like pacing. I like fast-paced, rocket jumpy, explosion sort of games. I love games like Saints Row and stuff like that actually, you know, that give you, like, put you straight into the action, but does actually give you context. This, however, does not. This, just sort of is there. And I know these are all petty niggles, and everyone agrees that this game is awesome. And maybe it would be... Oh, it's you. Maybe if... Yes. And then... And maybe it is awesome, but... And, you know, it's just not me. Why did I buy them, you ask? Because they were cheap in a sale. And I got both of them for like $60. So I was like, oh, I'll see what all the fuss is about and give them a go. And then upon giving them a go, I realized that they're true blue co-op games. And I do not have anyone that plays them. It's just so asinine. Second wind. See, it's just like, it's just there to say, hey, you're getting shot too much. Try taking cover, you spaz. Though I digress. If I actually had a friend, I reckon this would probably be fun. Because if there was actually 4 of you, you had 4 guns and 4 intelligences on hand to deal with everything around you. It would probably be a load of fun, but I think I'm not the only one who believes that a game does actually need to have... Yes, thank you. Does actually need to be able to be played single player in a co-op game. Now, if it's a true blue co-op game like this, then I forgive it because it's not for me, because it's supposed to be shared with friends. But as a general rule, I think you should at least, you know, maybe tone it down a bit if there's only one player. Because in this game, I seriously get the suspicion that it's, like, no matter what you... Hello, stupid guy. No, what am I doing? Yes, shut up, Claptrap. Alright, I get the impression that it's just purely designed for co-op, and it doesn't change difficulty or dumb down difficulty or lower the amount of enemies, even if you're by yourself, and I don't like that. A good game should compensate for only having one player. But, you know, whatever. Yes, I will accept your quest system from your awfully designed interface that does not endear itself to me very well. Yes, shut up, Claptrap. Can I open the door, please? No, I'm just going to keep shooting you in the face until I can open the door. Right, now I can open the door. I will cease shooting you in the face. Please skip. No. You're gonna have unskippable thing. You cool. Yes, you're supposed to introduce this guy as a badass. And he's very cool. And I'm amazed. But can I please just grab your quest? This... There we go. Hooray. Fine, I will kill your skags. To be honest, playing this again right now, do you know what this reminds me of? This seriously reminds me of a dungeon crawler crossed with a co-op or a single-player focused MMO. I'm serious. This is what reminds me of. You know, leveling up, quests from NPCs, killing, you know, a certain number of enemy for, you know, really poorly contrived reasons. It honestly reminds me of an MMO. And that's not a good thing. I mean, I've never been a fan of MMOs. So trying to... Oh, you're dead. Cool. Oh, hello, bandits. Also, what are the context here? Bandit, thug, bandit, raider. So it gives me the justification to annihilate them. Just because they're shooting at me. What's the context behind it? Like, this... I swear this game doesn't do well at explaining stuff. I mean, the motivation is, yes, there's a super awesome vault full of money and drugs that you can play up with, but... I mean... Really? That it? Oh. Hello, hot siren girl. No, I don't want to give him a hand. Can I leave him here to die? How about this? How about I just put him out of his misery? There we go. No, I'll put all 6 barrels into him. Okay, maybe not. Now I hear what you're saying. Grim, you master of disguise, you know, and fearless reviewer and let's player. If you already state that you don't like this game, that this game is a co-op game, and as you're a single player, primarily a single player gamer, that it isn't for you, why exactly are you playing this? Well, I believe every game deserves the chance to, you know, turn me over. Believe me, I've played a lot of games that I seriously thought were wrong. Well, I seriously thought would be garbage, and then got really surprised about. I've got a couple of games on my shelf like that. I was given... Oh, where's that down there? Oh yes, there it is. Sorry. I was just having a look at my game shelf. Fallout New Vegas. Seriously, the Fallout series, I thought that would be garbage, and it magically surprised me. Elder Scrolls, I played Oblivion, did not like it. Was highly recommended to me by friends and everyone else in the entire known universe to pick up and play. Wow, this guy takes shotgun shells. Just gonna smack you a wrench, why not? Shotgun. to play Skyrim, and I was dubious, so I rented it from the DVD store. Sorry, I'm waffling and going in and out of context again and again and again like I traditionally do. So I rented it from the DVD store just to see what all the fuss was about, and ended up absolutely loving it and going out and buying the game 2 days later from JB Hi-Fi. So I always give every game the chance to surprise me. But so far, I mean, this isn't really doing much. It's a co-op single-player MMO. That doesn't really... Okay. I mean, it's even got, like... Yeah. Random lootable boxes, you know, big green arrows on the questing. Go away. Like, big green arrows leading to your next quest on your HUD. I mean, it's just, ugh. I'm not having fun, guys. Yes, thank you. Alright, I should stop bitching about the game, and let's stop bitching about Borderlands for a minute. Let's stop bitching about the awful interface and the really weird looking aesthetic and the really botchy graphics, and start thinking about positive things. So, first positive thing, it can actually be quite fun on occasion. Now, my first playthrough was as Lilith. I got to level 26 before the... Oh no, we're going back into negative territory for a second. I stopped playing this game when I lost 3 save files. And they were all high level. And that kind of stuff, that kind of glitchy stuff that I would attribute to Bethesda games, just awfully annoys me. I had a level 24 Lilith. Did I get her up to level 27? No, it was she was level 24, and I lost the save file. But I was actually, you know, perfectly fine with that, because as I was playing with Lilith, I discovered a love for sniper rifles, and realized that I'm playing an assault class with, you know, assault class designed for SMGs with a sniper rifle, which wasn't doing the character much good. So I happily restarted as Mordecai. Got up to level 41, was really happy, you know. I was like, oh, this game is kind of, you know, I was forgiving a lot of the asinine shit that was going on with the game, and a lot of the things I didn't like. Let's buy a standard shield. And we'll buy a health kit. Alright, and now we'll turn in the quest. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Kill 8 bandits. Okay, we can do that. Ah, yes, level 3. If you're wondering why it says Jackie in the top right corner, because I originally got this PlayStation when I was 15, and using my own name meant I couldn't play R16 games and R16, well, and R18 content, so my mother very kindly went, whatever, here you go, and set it up for me, which I'm very appreciative of, because it meant I could play games like Red Dead Redemption, 1 year before I was supposed to. Haha, so suck at modern, you know, suck at laws. I got to play violent games and it hasn't turned me into a monster. So there. But anyway, enough of my trademark waffling and rambling. Back to it. I had a level 24 Lilith, save file corrupted, wasn't worried about it. Started a character as Mordecai, got to level 41. Character completely glitched out again. I started up a save as Roland. Level 12, that one threw down at me that time. Level 12! And at that point I just gave up. If this game's going to be buggy and glitchy and lose my save files, and it's not designed for me as a single player person anyway, what is the point of me playing them? So I put it on the shelf. And then I picked up Borderlands 2 to see if it fixed any of the problems. And I will do a video on Borderlands 2. And let's say it has the same thing as with Far Cry 4 over Far Cry 3. It fixed some of the problems, but it just didn't fix enough of the problems. But I will get into that at another point, because at least with Borderlands 2, I still have a save file, and it's actually quite a way through the game, so I cannot fault it for that. Grab some ammo. Ha ha ha! Thank you, Wild Skags. What else is there about this game? Well, there are actually some really fun moments. In my... What is this gun? Oh, whatever. I got 3 guns, don't I? Now we'll just take the pistol. I don't care if my character's designed to only use explosives. There are actually some really nice weapons in the game. They do a great lot of work to, you know, make clever weapons and designs and stuff like that, so I gotta give them that. One of the first weapons I got in my Roland playthrough before it died was a shotgun going, which named, oh my god, I cannot talk, which its name was English. Holy crap, it shoots rockets! And it was a 10-round semi-automatic rocket launcher that looked like a shotgun, and it just ripped stuff apart, and I was like, that is awesome. But unfortunately, the awesome moments are kind of overshadowed in amongst this single player, actually a co-op game, MMO style stuff. So yeah, overall I will say I do not like Borderlands, I'm afraid. If I had some friends, I probably would like Borderlands and not be, you know, ridiculing it and verbally abusing it so much. But I believe we will probably never know. So here we are. You know, 22 minutes in. And I think I will leave it there. No, I will kill you. Hello, bandit killer. Oh, you appear to be taking bullets rather more well than I expected, so I'm just going to beat you to death with this wrench. Okay, well, I think, whenever you seem to be running out of enemies, they just throw an extra one in. You done? No, you're gonna bring your mate with a shield along. Great! More to the party. Right, you done? Are you done? All of you, are you done? I believe so. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching, guys. This was just me, a little rant slash video slash thing in Borderlands. I will be doing one for Borderlands 2 when I get the courage to be bothered to reinstall it back onto my hard drive, because only good games get the honor of remaining on my hard drive longer than my interest in them, referring to Fallout, Sly 2, and a couple of the Ratchet & Clank series. So I will see you all again another time. Adios.